Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoe Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Canoe. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of My Thoughts. This is My Thoughts 104 on a continuation. Um, and a furtherance into the inner thinkings and just trying to give a closer look to the thought patterns, some of the erroneous verbiage, literature, vernacular they try to use. I didn't see people mess up all type of stuff. They use Latin terms and stuff like that the Constitution was built on, corpus delicti. They say it's not a crime if I can't if I can't confront my accuser. These are things that's spit out. This is like a modus operandi, if you will. This is this is their script. This is what everybody has to stay under. You don't have no jurisdiction. You can't prove jurisdiction. Over and over and over and over. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a nationalist. I'm a Moroccan nationalist. I'm an American nationalist. I didn't heard all type of stuff. I'm a Moroccan, Moorish, sovereign man, American, Moroccan nationalist. I mean, just stacking stuff on top of each other. Because once you enter the script, if knowing what you're doing, you can just continuously to double and triple and double down on silliness, okay, dumbassedness. This next gentleman, he don't break the mold. He stick to it and stride. He's a Moorish American. All the sovereigns, like I say, derive from the Moorish Science Temple of America. Then they doubled on and took and wanted to, okay, so all we supreme law of the land is Constitution. That's all we uphold. If they try to use anything else on us, we just kick it out. And they give out court laws, and they don't have no idea what the court laws say. The Supreme Court laws is ruling against what they saying that it mean in court. None of them have read it. They just always do the same thing. This versus that. This versus that. And it's the same thing. Like I told you, it's reoccurring characters. It's reoccurring jargon, reoccurring literature, reoccurring stupidity, reoccurring dumbassedness. Okay, so let's see this. And again, I made a demeaning statement or a derogatory statement, and I said the Moorish Science Temple. I didn't mean the Moorish Science Temple. I meant the Moors, and he based his Moorish Science Temple on these Moors. The Moors of history has always been the first backstabbers of African culture, African people, uh, and just the African way of life because they always was the lap pet of the European, and I stand firm on that. Now they're of Islamic understanding because the original Moors is from Morocco, and that was an Islamic stronghold at one point. That's where Islam is practiced at still to this day in the majority. These people, a lot of these people I seen, they can care less about that. That Moors basically are sovereign citizens. Basically, is based in Islamic understanding because it's Asiatic, it's Moroccan, and things of that nature. Excuse me. They don't understand that it's tied to an Islamic belief system, and all this is religion. They want religion preference to trump anything else. In a sense, what they're saying is with the constitutional right. You see guys doing 70 and 30. They act like they don't know. Oh, I don't go by none of that. In a sense, they can kick you in your ass. They can tell the police, give me all your ID. Don't give them theirs because they got all this case law. They can take his gun out his holster, kick him in his nuts, pull a gun out on him, and he can do nothing to them. This is basically what they're saying. I could speed up and down the road. I can do anything I want. I can carry illegal drugs, anything. Never coming under anyone's suspicion. I don't have to say, hey, the window's too black. I don't have to have a license plate because it's private property. And I'm flying up and down public roads for other people that abide by public stature and public law and roads. I don't give a damn about that. I can do whatever I want to do on public land, but in the private. I just don't understand that. Then they come to court and they don't want to abide by no court rules. Then they say, I'm taking you to court, judge. I'm taking you to court. I want to take my representation, my lawyer. I want to take him to court. No, this court don't have jurisdiction over. So how you gonna sue him in another court? Do that court have jurisdiction over you? No, your weak ass trying to make $1. So let's look at these continuously looking at these silly people who want to have a religious belief trump all law of the land. They base that religious belief, back it up by the Constitution, and want to run around like a snake or chicken with their head cut off and nobody can interfere with it. That's what they believe. I don't own this video. I believe the video is from Old Squishy Gardner. Again, I showed one yesterday. Go follow Old Squishy Gardner. I don't own the content. I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching.
Okay, so and how? What am I supposed to take of this? You know, are you saying you're not an American?
I'm Morris American from the land of Exuma, Turtle Island. The issue is the corporation of United States, and that's the issue. And I'm under a natural law as Grayson Bay. I'm in natural form now as a man. And yeah, I mean, you said it excellent. You pronounce things perfectly. Yeah, but that's my nationality.
Right, so let's get to this.
Once again, I did proclaim that the court didn't have jurisdiction over me. That's where we were at.
All right,
over jurisdiction.
And I had you.
Excuse my Frank, but what the hell and what is this jackass talking about? Let me play that again so you can hear where he's from. He's a Morris American. I guess he mean more. I'm Morris American. He's a Morris American from Oxum, Turtle Island. This is a walking Morris Ninja Turtle. Let's hear that again. This is crazy.
Okay, so and how? What am I supposed to take of this? You know, are you saying you're not an American?
I'm Morris American from the land of Exuma, Turtle Island.
That's the video. This man said he's a Moorish American from Exum, Turtle Island. Oxum, if he's saying that, is Ethiopia. That was once the land of Ethiopia. It's a part of Ethiopia. It was, I think that's the capital at one point. Oxum, Turtle Island. I've never heard of that in my life. So they just make things up. I heard another person. I'm from the United States American, United Public American or United States Republican. Where do you live? United States American Republican or Republican? These are silly. I'm in natural form now. I'm a man now. I'm in Grayson Bay. I'm in natural form. I'm a man now. Ain't no doubt about it. And that man has been brought up on charges. It's very simple. So you're trying to get out of something like failure to present your license. This is petty, misdemeanor petty stuff with a couple $1 fine, but they want to go down to the bone of a $50 charge with this nonsense, because in hopes, wasting time, all they do is waste time, waste court money, that people say, hey, throw that out. And then they feel victorious and their chest go up. Didn't I tell you I was a more science and this and that? Sovereign, man, they can't touch me in them courts. Constitution running the law, baby. No, you wasted so much taxpayer time that the police and all these people that's supposed to come up and say, hey, that was him on that ticket. They can't spend all year long and 2 or 3 years as you keep stretching it out. I want a continuance. I want this. To keep coming to court for your silly self with a failure to present me your license, a failure to have a license plates on your car. They can't come to, it ties up too much money. They make a living. You guys don't do nothing but get on here and hope to sue people so you can make a falsified living. And I got a fee schedule. I charge $2 an hour. And you're gonna pay me $6 million to my trust and this and that. Man, if you don't get that ridiculous stuff out of here, I'm surprised they still hear this nonsense. I would rip it up, throw it out. It's not against the law. Go print some more, and you can start from scratch. Let me show you why I said these are the handmaidens and the hand-picked pets of the Europeans, and they will always remain that. They backstab African culture. They backstab African people, and they don't give a damn about no African. See, Morocco is in Africa. It's at the very top of Africa. It's only a 9 walk from Morocco to Spain, a 9-mile walk. He used to have a land region where you can walk there. Okay. So Morocco is in Africa. And it's at the top of Spain. That's why they went into Spain and civilized the European. But the European, they've been around them so long, the European was always providing their every need. When they say, hey, build Spain up for me, build that up for me, they was giving them everything they need. Of course they were civilizing, but they still was pets. When he brought them to America, hey, build United States, build Washington, D.C. for me. I'm gonna provide all you'll need. This is a continuation and a furtherance of that. These people, no doubt that we've been seeing this week, are African. If you want to say African American or black, that's your business. But they Moors. Moor mean black. Okay. From the Portuguese, blackamoor, that identifies them as black. And it's a derogatory term. It was a movie Martin was in called First Night. If you go look at that, he said, watch your tongue, Moor, before I cut it out. He was calling him a nigga in a sense. Yes, a Moor is a derogatory term put forth on a people by the Portuguese. That's a Spanish or a Latin term that means black person. So at once upon a time, they said everybody held the name Moor. These people are African descent, whatever, however they want to identify themselves. But listen to this. I told you the religion they identify with is Islamic. Let's look at some of their sovereign cards. I should have been showing this after every episode. They identify themselves as white men. Europeans, when they say you ain't even from here, take yourself back to Europe. If I go on, like I said, I can do this for a month. It's ladies and gentlemen, when they see a European police officer, they'll say, you on my land. Take yourself back to Europe. You identify as a European, a white man. Let me show you that. Now, what you want to see now is they sovereign cards. Hold on. Let me go back. It just start playing. Okay. Look at that. Let me see if I can make myself smaller. I think that's the biggest it's going to get, though. If you can zoom in on this, you can screenshot it and zoom in on what I'm trying to say. This is an Appalachian woman. She done hooked up with some corner store Mo. Nothing but a corner store Mo with a card in his pocket, and he sold her one. Might be her boyfriend, whatever the case may be. It's an Appalachian woman. Right here it says Asiatic, status white. Okay, that's what it says. Let me get my phone to make sure it's small right there for me. That says Asiatic and white. Okay, I'm not playing no games. That's what it says. Let me make sure. Yes, that right there. If you zoom in, it says race Asiatic, status white. Okay, now that's an Appalachian woman. She done met some old nigga, corner store Mo, Tyreek Feathers 9 Bay, and he sold her that. So she identifies being white. Okay, same Europeans they talk about. Here go our brother. If you zoom in, I'm gonna zoom in for you. No doubt he's an African or more, black man, however you want to cut it. Moorish man, he looks like me, black. Even got on a little fez. If you zoom right there, it's the same thing. At the pyramid, it say race, Asiatic, status, white. Now let's zoom in on that. I'm not playing. Right there. Race, Asiatic, status, white. They doing all this under the white man's, under his foot still, because African people are still under the white man's foot, but they claiming to be a white man. Take yourself back to Europe. This is my land. I'm the national sovereign of America. Right here it says your status is a white man. Your race is Asiatic. Your status is white. Let's find another one. Okay. Look this up. Zoom in on it. Here go another one. No doubt. This is a melanated brother. Looks African. Status, race, Asiatic, status white. Over and over. That's sealed all with all kind of seals on it from the Moroccan people he bought it from. Look at this person. This is a young lady, I believe. Look how African this lady look. But what does the card say? Status, race, Asiatic, status white. This is why they laugh your silly ass right out of court. Do this look like a white person? So they disregard it. They always disregard it. Okay. Look at this brother standing there posing, got his shaved head. Race, Asiatic, status, white. Does this look like a European or a white man? No. I rest my case. What I said is what I said. This is my thoughts, my opinions. These gentlemen running around here, I'm the law, I'm this, I'm that. And they going around talking about get back to Europe. I'm the man of this land. This is my sovereign land. I'm not a slave. But you can go back to Europe, and they identify as Europeans, which is white. That's a damn shame. A goddamn shame. Each one of these people need a first-class ass whooping. Fly me out to wherever they domicile at, or wherever they address to their personal convenience, and I give them a first-class ass whooping all in one. Get your silly ass. You ain't no white man. Race, Asiatic, status, white. That's my thoughts on the video. Sorry I was so long-winded. It's Lil King Russell, Kanoon, Console with Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoon. This is what I do, and I love to do it. Before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This is just to share information. I've been watching this stuff for a while, and I said, dang, these brothers think they so deep. They might have a little knowledge. They don't. Stop reading the stuff you read. Stop worrying about case law and worry about what's on your sovereign card. It says you're a white man. When you present that to a guy and you got a white man on there and he's looking at it, no doubt African, brother. I don't care if you want to call yourself a black, whatever. You of African descent. When he looking at that, he said, this guy said he white. It's a Latino, whether it be a African American, a black man. He disregards and he laughs in his mind. He said, man, give me the real ID. You ain't no white man. He don't say that, but that's what he want to say. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. It's a damn shame. I won't even read the card they say to see that it say white man on it.